you're on green. So you just come across to your left, like normal, and get back on the motorway. Build your speed back up. So what happened then was there was a broken down vehicle on the slip road.
Yeah.
So rather than them stop for you, just kept coming out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Forcing you to slow down. I used the horn and say, I'm here.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Now, that's, you check your right there. So if you just slow down a little bit and then get ahead of you,
yeah,
there's a nice big gap behind them, isn't there?
Yeah.
So this time we've got to get across, it's closing. So as you come down there, there's a big truck next to you, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's why I say get on and get off the hard bit, innit?
Yeah.
Bet you think, like this all the time? No. Slip roads are usually quite clear.
Okay.
But,
so if there's a lorry coming past you when you're on the slip road, you just got to let them get past.
When you're coming down, when you're coming on,
the best
because
thing to do is just to let them slow down and let them get past.
If they're quite far back and you've got the power to accelerate and keep ahead of them, then do it, because they can only do 60 can't they?
Yeah.
But as we're coming down there, it's kind of on your shoulder, isn't it? You can see him. You can see him in the mirror quite clearly. So it's easier to look behind him and say there's a big gap, because no one likes sitting behind a truck.
No.
Because they're thinking, oh, I'll take him.
Yeah.
So there's always a gap behind the truck. So you just kind of drop off the gas, he shoots past you, you tuck in nicely.
Okay.
And the signal tells everyone. Sometimes trucks will pull out for you if they're not, if it's quiet. But it's there right away. So it's up to you to get on safely. And the safe thing at that point is just drop off the gas.
Yeah.
They'll shoot past you. You've got clear space behind it. Service station coming up in 1 mile. We're going to come off there.
Okay. That's fine.
And then we'll park up for a minute, have a little break.
Yeah.
See him bouncing around then, that truck?
Yeah, and he's braking quite a bit.
Yeah, there could be people ahead of him slowing down. So we're doing 55, but the motorway is not always going to be doing 70. It's doing what's appropriate. So in half a mile, so you've got loads of signs telling you that's exit. So literally the truck behind you is overtaking you because he wants to go faster. And that's fine. But we're not bothered. We're going to come off at the next exit.
Yeah.
When they do pass you like that, try not to look at them, because if you look at them, you're going to drift towards them. Look at the road.
Okay.
And on a windy day, you might even feel a bit of a wobble as you go past.
I did a little bit just then when he went past.
Where the slipstream kind of grips you.
Oh, he's going to.
Yeah, otherwise not overtaken. And then just start slowing yourself down. Because these are quite short.
Now, one of these entrances is lorries.
Yeah, so you just slow yourself down, look for the one that says cars.
Yeah,
so it says to the right.
Yeah.
So you check your right mirror. You know, it's like some people are just crazy, they'll try and go around you, even though you're all slowing down at the same place. And then we'll do a right turn into there, and then park up for a minute, give you a little breather, while we talk about how we got on. Gives you kind of a little rest as well.
Yeah. Anywhere?
Anywhere that you want to park. There we go. Yep. Service stations, little tip for you: park as far as where you can from the, and they've got more space, haven't they?
Yeah.
Closer you get, the busier it is. People don't like walking, and the petrol in service stations is dead expensive.
I know. You see the numbers on the petrol stations; it's ridiculous.
I didn't see that bit.
Yeah.
It's usually about 10p a litre dearer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready to go on then?
Yep.
Just finding our way out now, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got no idea.
So that was quite interesting, them two acceleration lanes getting on the motorway, where every time we were coming on there was a big truck near us. You got to be looking for the gap straight away.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to get your speed up so quick because it's only short. £1.83 a litre. Wow. And I think it's £1.54 in Milton Keynes.
Yeah, it's around about 155. Yeah.
This is like about 26p a litre dearer. Crazy. It's only like a mile away from Milton Keynes. So anyway, here it is. So as soon as you get around the corner, you let them know you want to get on.
Oh my god, this is short.
Yeah. Start checking your mirror. Start truck lane, get past you. Nice gap behind him, isn't there?
Yeah.
You get used to it. There you go. That was a really short one, wasn't it?
That was.
I think that was about a 10-second runway.
Literally.
And straight away you're on the
I didn't even get up to 4th gear.
No, well, as soon as you turn around the corner, it's there.
Yeah.
It's like they've cut corners making that slip road, haven't they?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Literally, because the corner.
If we was going to overtake, by the way,
Yeah.
we would have to plan it quite. You'd be looking in your mirror, looking ahead, and you'd also be looking in your right for cars in the far lane coming into the lane you want to
Yeah, because I've seen a couple of accidents where people both
Yeah,
have
they both
gone
change
into...
lanes at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you watch for things like that. So if you feel like you want to overtake the trucks, you can do. You want to try it. See, the starters pull out in your lane now. So this is a good time to. That's it. So that's the trick. It's not about rushing. It's about checking, signalling, and then right, it's definitely clear. Gradually coming across.
Yeah.
Giving everyone a chance to see you doing it, and then just gradually build your speed up to 62, 63.
Yeah.
Because you can't accelerate hard, and you'll eventually overtake them slowly. And if you feel like the car can get a bit quicker, then do that as well. But I'm not kind of forcing you to strain the car too much, because you've got to do a lot of empathy with older cars, that are not so much older, but ones that have not got the power.
Yeah.
And we're not going to pull into that gap. We're going to keep going.
Yeah.
Because that gap's for them too, isn't it?
Exactly.
And if you pull into that gap, it's going to be a bit naffed off for you.
Yeah.
Thinking, I need that space to stop.
God, it doesn't feel as bad when you're driving on it and it's just straight.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel as bad as it looks.
Yeah. It's all about looking ahead. These signs at the top, by the way, above your heads, they help you a lot.
Yeah.
And if we do break down on the slip road, there's a breakdown phone there.
Yeah.
To ask you for information about the car, whereabouts you are, and you got the
numbers on the
numbers
sides.
on the side, yeah, so exactly where you are to pinpoint it. And see the engraved posts with the cameras on.
Yes.
That's monitoring the left lanes.
Yeah.
So if there's a breakdown, they'll close it. So yes, just put your foot down a bit more to get past him. Don't kind of stay in his blind spot. And then once you get past him safely, then we'll change into the left lane again.
Okay.
Keep a bit more. Is that enough space for you?
Yeah.
Let's get back in then.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
No, it's just about not rushing.
Yep.
Sometimes when you're in the second lane from the left and you're overtaking, you're going to get a heavy goods vehicle going into your lane to overtake someone else.
Yeah.
And you might have to go in the third lane to overtake him. But keep looking ahead, because if they all start slowing down, you've got to start slowing down.
Exactly.
If there's a traffic jam and they're slowing down fast, they're probably going to put hazard lights on.
Yeah.
Or you could put hazard lights on if no one puts hazard lights on to
Yeah.
warn people behind you there's a hazard. Everyone's slowing down to like 0.
Exactly.
Because if people are not paying attention, they'll brake late. I mean, everyone's behaving themselves, aren't they?
They are.
Because they know it's windy. That's what it is. See the trees flapping around above that. You know, you don't get many risk takers when it's windy.
No.
Because if they start changing lanes quickly, it's going to cause
Exactly.
a swerve. And it's what it's like. It's flowing quite nice.